This chlorine atom receives one electron to achieve its octet configuration, which creates a negatively charged anion. A useful tool for showing the ionic band formation of atoms is the Lewis structure or electron dot structure. It indicates the number of valence electrons in an atom, represented by dots scattered on the four sides of the atomic symbol. In the Lewis structure or electron dot structure, the electrons are distributed one at a time, with the next electrons placed so as to pair with those written earlier. The table shows the chemical symbol, group number, and Lewis structure of some elements. For example, in the formation of sodium and chlorine atom, the needed informations are shown in the table. In the ionic band formation of sodium chloride, the sodium atom is donating its one valence electron to the chlorine atom, so that chlorine will have 8 electrons around it. This makes sodium positively charged since it lost one electron, and the chlorine atom becomes negatively charged since it gained one electron. In this example, the magnesium atom is donating both of its valence electrons to chlorine atoms. Each chlorine atom can only accept one electron before it can be stable. Therefore, 2 atoms of chlorine are required to accept the 2 electrons donated by the magnesium. In the ionic band formation of magnesium chloride, magnesium becomes positively charged since it lost 2 electrons. Each chlorine atom becomes negatively charged since each gained 1 electron. Well done! Let us now look into how covalent bands are formed. A covalent band is formed when there is sharing of electrons between atoms. This type of banding occurs between 2 atoms of the same element or of elements close to each other in the periodic table. This banding occurs primarily between nonmetals. The octet rule as applied to the formation of covalent bands states that the number of atoms that combine to form a covalent molecular compound is such that each atom would attain an octet of electrons in its outermost energy level or valence shell.